Hello, welcome back to our channel. Today we are going to discuss about chapter wise important questions from the second year physics, and you remember that this is only from Telangana state board only because here deleted syllabus is there, and according to new model paper also we are going to discuss here. Our first chapter is the waves. In this you should read the formation of stationary waves in a stretched string, open pipe, closed pipe. These three are very important, and from these three they are giving two LAQs from this chapter. And one more thing, but recently they have released one model paper, in that they have given the beats also, so don't forget to read the beats. So total 4 LAQs you should learn. One is the formation of stationary waves in stretched string, second one is the open pipe, third one is the closed pipe, and the beats also you should learn. Otherwise, from the nuclei chapter you read one more answer, nuclear reactor, enough. Already you know 3 answers because all are perfect in open pipe, closed pipe, and formation of stationary waves, and you are not perfect in beats. You should leave that. Instead of that, from the nuclei chapter you should read the nuclear reactor, that is the compulsory questions. So this is about the waves and nuclei chapter. Then come to our second chapter is the ray optics. Ray optics is the biggest chapter now. From this they are giving 2 SAQs and 2 VSAQs also. So don't leave this chapter. So read all VSAQs. Like you should leave the deleted. And from this chapter, a very important SAQs are the critical angle and total internal reflection. Then second one is the formation of the mirage, formation of the rainbow. And in that recently they have given in model paper, they have given the prism answer. And one more is the simple microscope. So don't leave these answers, because if you are reading 5 answers, you can able to write the 2 SAQs. That too, this is very important chapter. So critical angle, rainbow, mirage, simple microscope, and prism answers don't leave. These are the very important from the ray optics chapter. Then our next chapter is the wave optics. From the wave optics, many deleted questions are there. Then what are they at present? You are having the what is the Doppler shift in the case of red shift and blue shift differences also you have to write it. Many times from many years onwards they are asking this answer. Then does the principle of conservation of energy holds for interference of different phenomena? Explain briefly. The question is looking very difficult, but it's very easy. Listen, principle of conservation of energy. You know that in first year. What is the law of conservation of energy? So it is always constant. Like that, is it hold good or not? We can explain in terms of the light. That's all. Nothing is there. So you should read that answer also. And derive the expression for the maximum and minimum intensities. So these 3 are very simple answers. If you are reading these 3, you can able to write the one short answer. So from the wave optics, don't leave the Doppler shift in this case, and red shift and blue shift. Then second one is the principle of conservation of energy holds good in the case of light also, you have to prove that. The third one is the condition for maximum and minimum intensities. These 3 are the important questions from the wave optics chapter. Then our next chapter is very important chapter. Why? 3 SAQs we are expecting from this chapter, but total number of SAQs 6 are there. Okay, one is the Coulomb's law. Second one is the intensity due to point charge. Third one is the couple acting on the electric dipole. Fourth one is the couple act on that intensity of electric field due to axial line. On the axial line, what is the intensity of electric field? Then equatorial plane, what is the intensity of electric field? Last one is the Gauss's law. If you are reading these 6 SAQs, 6 SAQs, we can able to write the 3 SAQs. Total 6 are there. Then second one is the intensity due to point charge. And one more thing I want to say to you, you should practice more number of times this electric charges and fields. Why? Each and every question, no, sometimes we are confusing the question and we are giving the wrong answer also. And I have made one short answer questions from the electric charges and fields. Go through the playlist. You see that second year SAQs are there. In that electric charges and fields SAQs are there. Ray optics SAQs are there. Then one more chapter, semiconductors also I have given. You go through the playlist and it is very useful for you. So electric charges and fields, now this is the heart of this SAQs. In 6 SAQs, we can able to read anyway 6, and then half of the SAQs, 3 SAQs we can able to write if you know all these 6 answers. Then our next chapter is the electric potential and capacitance. Previous it was only one answer was there, they are giving that, but now this weight is also they have increased. Here only 5 SAQs are there. In that also, according to new model paper, I am saying to you, so they are giving 3. If they are not giving 3 also, at least 2. So if you are reading ray optics, electric charges and fields, electric potential and capacitance. Anyway, our topic is the important questions. Here, potential due to point charge, that is the first SAQ. It's very important. We are expecting 99.9% for final exams. Then second one is what is the capacitance, and discuss about parallel plate capacitor. Parallel plate capacitor, that is also very important. And here people are confusing parallel plate capacitor means singular. Parallel combination of capacitors, that is the n number of capacitors are connected in parallel. Don't confuse, you read that answer also, because in model paper recently they have mentioned that actually parallel combination of capacitor is from long answers, but they have given short answer. In 10th class also you know the resistance answer. If you know that, easily you can able to write the parallel combination of resistors. So potential due to point charge, okay. Then parallel plate capacitor, dielectric, last answer is what is the dielectric, and when we are applying the external field, what happens to the dielectric, that is also they have given in model paper. Model paper questions don't leave, because 30 to 40 marks we are expecting from that chapter, that model paper. Then last one is the LAQ, combination of parallel combination of capacitors, that is also very important. So this is about the electric potential and capacitance chapter. Then our next chapter is the current electricity. Here you should learn only 2 answers. They have mentioned as a SAQs from many years onwards, and in model paper also they have given as a LAQ. Potentiometer, discuss about the principle of potentiometer, and first combination is to find the comparison of the cells. I have given that LAQ's discussion from the playlist, second year LAQ. Both the answers I have given that. Potentiometer combination is same. First combination is to compare the EMFs of the cells, and second one is to determine the internal resistance of the cell. So the 2 long answers we are expecting for final exam. One answer is must. Okay, and one more thing I want to mention, that don't leave the problems based on the waves, then potentiometer and nuclei. In that long answers combination waves chapter I have discussed combination problems along with the LAQ. At least you do one chapter, then you will be safe side to get the 8 marks. Okay, then come to, so I think you got the clarity from the current electricity. You should learn only 2 answers. Okay, potentiometer along with discuss the comparison of the cells, and potentiometer to determine the internal resistance of the cell. These 2 only very important. Then VSAQs also you should learn from this. VSAQs you should till now, ray optics you should learn, and our next chapter current electricity also you should learn. Then come to next chapter, moving charges and magnetism. Moving charges and magnetism we are expecting the SAQs. Here Ampere circuited law, Biot-Savart law, then magnetic induction due to circular coil, magnetic induction due to long straight current carrying conductor, and revolving of the magnetic momentum of the revolving electron. All SAQs are very important, don't leave that one. So this concept is also very useful, and this is the biggest chapter actually. And VSAQs also very important, from this difference between potentiometer and ammeter, voltmeter and ammeter, and why we are using the manganese wire for standard resistance. All these questions are there. How to convert galvanometer to ammeter, how to convert galvanometer to voltmeter. So don't leave the VSAQs from this chapter. SAQs your wish. If you are perfect in ray optics, electric charges and fields, electric potential and capacitance, no need of this. But suppose already you read this chapter, just you can go through the all SAQs. This is also Biot-Savart law, then Ampere circuited law, then current long straight conductor magnetic induction, then circular coil magnetic induction, revolving electron. All these are important from this chapter. Then our next chapter is magnetism and matter. From these different types of the, we have to discuss about different type, what happens to the compass needle at the, these are the VSAQs. VSAQs also very important. You should read all VSAQs, but I can't say that. So but SAQs wise, that important question I can mention only one question. Explain the elements of the Earth's magnetic field. Magnetic inclination, declination, horizontal component of the Earth's magnetic field. So this one answer, don't leave that one, it's very important. Okay, then come to atoms. Atoms also we are expecting two short answers from this. First one is derive the expression for kinetic energy, potential energy, total energy. It is same as long answer also, don't leave this answer. Already I have given explanation of short answers from the atoms also. Go through the playlist. And second year SAQs in that electric charges and fields, ray optics and atoms and semiconductors, two important questions I have given that. Anyway, in atoms, derivation of kinetic energy, potential energy is important. Then what are the limitations of Bohr's theory, that is also very important. Explain the different types of the spectral series. Already in first year you know that from the chemistry. Then the next one is it is very important. Write a short note on de Broglie's explanation of Bohr's second postulate of quantization. This is very important from the atoms chapter. Then our next chapter is atoms chapter. You should read the VSAQs also. Electromagnetic induction. You give from this two answers are very important. One is the eddy currents, another one is the motional electromotive force. These two short answers are important, and better you say you read the VSAQs from this chapter. These two are enough. Then alternating current, you should learn only transformer. Transformer answer is the very important, and you read the very short answer questions from this. Then semiconductors. Then electromagnetic waves chapter is there. From this we are expecting only VSAQs. So you should learn from the electromagnetic waves only VSAQs. Then semiconductor electronics, many years onwards they are giving either full wave rectifier or half wave rectifier, and this time they have mentioned in that model paper, that is what difference between full wave and half wave rectifier. These are the important questions. Then already you know that from the nuclei, what is that? Only nuclear reactor is important. Then our last chapter is the communication systems. From this we are expecting only VSAQs. Only 8 VSAQs are there. You should learn only that VSAQs. So these are the chapter wise important questions. Anyway, this year choice is more, and you are getting 60 marks with the help of the important questions also. All the best. Please subscribe my channel. Thank you everyone.